I'm Andrew Jenkinson, the Caravan Expert, and welcome to my Caravan channel. You're not seeing things. This is actually a little baby caravan that was built by the Compass manufacturer days before Eldis had them. And this is an Amiga. This was about 1985, 1986. And Compass built these small Taurus. They built them also for I think it was Harrods as well. So for the rich people who wanted something in the garden for the kids to play in, this was seen as the ideal gift. And actually it's exactly the same upholstery and everything that was in the actual real life-size thing. Now I'm going to quickly take you around this because a lot of Compass dealers had these. Some of them have now long gone, but some were looked after and some were kept. And like this one at Spinneys Flintshire Caravans, formerly Flintshire Caravans, they've kept hold of it and they've looked after it, and I'm glad to see it's actually in the showroom. It's out of all the weathers. But I'm going to quickly take you around it. Now to get in there ain't going to be easy. So what I'm going to try to do is I'll take a few snapshots in there, but I'm going to quickly take you around it. Yeah, this is quite incredible. I remember seeing these actually at the Lawns trade show in 1984-85, and Compass were selling these, and as I say, they were a couple of £1,000, I think, if I remember rightly. But it was based on their 400 CT, which had a washroom in the middle. Obviously this hasn't. But everything is as exactly as the van was. Even though these are the actual grab handles that they actually use on the real van. And there you go, you've got the Amiga badge there, which is a bit faded now. But this was an entry-level tourer range for Compass at the time. They did have a van called the Echo range, which was even more cheaper. But these came really quite well equipped. Look, it's even got its own little tow bar, it's even got its own little jockey wheel. And there's the Compass badge. And you've got their actual road lights too. It really is great. Look at that, that's fantastic. I just love stuff like this. The case, and also Eldis, of course, where the cooks who started Compass came from, they used to build small little Taurus as well of Eldis's back in the early 70s. And if you've seen the Eldis video I did, what you will notice on one of the pictures is a shot of Ray Cook's son towing a little model Eldis Mistral that his grandfather made for him. And I think that's where the idea stemmed from. These now are worth quite a few quid to the right people. But look at that, it's even got its own little roof vent. Let's have a quick dive inside. That's if I can. Right, look at this. Now actually, the smell actually smells of an old van. Now this would have been a rear bunk in the real thing, with the bunk above it, a rear seat. And look at this little kitchen unit. I'm sorry that it's not that brilliant, and it is really difficult to get around. Look at the kitchen, and the little lockers as well. That's brilliant. And the carpet is the original carpet that was used on the real thing. I'm going to try and sort of squeeze in it and get round if I can without getting wedged in and stuck. Right, well, it is not easy at all. Looks like some kids have been in and disrupted the table. That was a little dinette there at the front end, and here on my left, which you can't see, is the little wardrobe. Well, isn't it dinky? Isn't this fantastic? Look at that. Just as the real thing was. And it's not done. But I just love it. I love that little kitchen. That looks good. If I'd have had this as a child, I'd have been in here constantly all the time. I'd have slept in here. I'd have just been, I've had my meals in here, taken my toys in here. Look at that upholstery. That is typical 1980s, mid-80s upholstery. And I remember looking at these caravans when they knew the Amiga, they're obviously the proper size, and really been taken up with them. I'm nearly going to thinking about buying one, but I ended up buying an 87 Marauder instead, a new one from the then Dave Barron Caravans at Couples in Chorley, which sadly is no longer there. Well, isn't that great? I just thought I'd do a very quick video on this because I think it really is dinky and it looks really good. So, another bit of caravan in history. And it's great to see that this Compass is still in one piece. And it's still with the original company that had it. Because I say, most Compass dealers had one of these on the forecourt, and also earlier models as well. It was a bit of a thing that drew people to the kids to go in and, while mum and dad looked round at the real thing. But it's still good to see, and very, very original. It's never been touched or played around with. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little video. It was only just to quickly show you about this, because I just had to show it. And yeah, just cute, isn't it? If my daughter had been younger, I'd have probably put in a bid in for this, but I don't think they sold it. I can't blame them, can you? Anyway, keep subscribing, keep watching, and please keep liking, and I'd love to hear your comments, as per norm. See you again soon. I wonder if they notice it if I pulled it out round the back there and took it out. I think they would. See you later.